I mean, do I want surgery? No. Do I want to take the best possible route to get me out of here quickly and safely? Yes. I feel like good might be a bit of an overstatement for today. I'm having myself a bit of a pity party because I'm just feeling bummed out and feeling like my health is making me miss a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So, as y'all know, Judd and I, since the beginning of this year, have been in the process of buying our very first home, and we're excited, we're proud, we've worked hard enough to make this a reality, and it's all coming together now, when I happen to be in the hospital. Both of us agreed we didn't want to push back our move-in date. We would really like to be into our new house. And today was such an important day that I was really looking forward to because our house is completely done. It is the final walkthrough where we are actually going to go into our house and see it in its finished state. You know, with the flooring in, and the counter's done, like everything done, and I'm not gonna be able to go. So it's really disappointing, but Judd promised he's going to take lots of photos and videos. Our realtor is also going with him because this is where we're gonna supply our punch list, which is a list of any minor things that need to be fixed. So if a drawer doesn't close properly or there's chipped paint, we go through the whole house and then tell the builders what needs to be fixed, and then typically a week after that, so next week, we should be closing. So we don't have an exact closing date yet, but we're thinking Monday or Tuesday of next week. And my surgeon, my doctors, they were all honest with me. They're like, you're not gonna make it to this walkthrough, but let's have our goal be so you can make it to closing. So don't worry, y'all, I'm not gonna like sit here and pout for too long. It's kind of just frustrating though, because when are Judd and I ever going to be buying our first home together? Like, we're not. This is a new experience for both of us, and I wanted us to both be there to experience it together, but it's become pretty obvious that how Judd and I do things may be different to what's typically expected because of chronic illness. You know, chronic illness is unpredictable. Even if you do everything right, things can still go wrong, but just because it's different doesn't mean it's worse. You know, is the home buying process going as planned? No, because I'm in the hospital. No, because I'm not as involved as I'd like to be. No, because I'm missing important things like the walkthrough. But the process is still happening nonetheless. And at the end of it, Judd and I will be living happily in our new home. So that's what I'm gonna focus on. Something else that has me kind of antsy today, I'm cold, so I'm gonna put on my sweater, is that my surgeon will be deciding whether or not I need to go down to the OR for the infection on my leg. Now, nobody knows how I got this infection on the back of my leg. There was no open wound there or anything. My doctors are just blaming it on my poor immune system. And we've been running the IV daptomycin, the IV antibiotic, every day to see if that will take care of it. Because when you visually look at it, it doesn't seem like much, but when you're feeling that area of my leg, you can feel like all around there's stuff that shouldn't be there. It's hot to the touch, it's tender. And the IV antibiotics, like some days it seems like it's improved a bit, some days it seems like it's gotten worse. So my surgeon's gonna decide today what the best course of action is. More antibiotics, take it out surgically, or both. And honestly, I told her I don't like having antibiotics. I don't want to go to the OR, but whatever will get me out of here the fastest and the safest, meaning what's going to get me out of here the quickest with the least possibility of being readmitted, let's do that one. Because I just want to put this flare up behind me, put this infection behind me, and get out of here healthy and ready to start settling into our new house. So that's how things go today based on how I feel emotionally. Honestly, just a little antsy and kind of worn out, but ready to take the next steps. And as far as I feel physically, I guess kind of the same. Between the dapto side effects, my mast cell flaring, the pain, the infection, I don't feel well. Obviously, there's certain periods of the day where I'm feeling better than others, based on when I've gotten my medicines and and whatnot, but I'm just ready to tackle this thing, get out of the hospital, and start settling into our new house. I fell asleep again, but I woke up. Judd is going to the house. Are you excited, babe?
Very excited to go see our house and its finished product, hopefully.
I know, it's supposed to.
Not much is wrong with it, so we can move in quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Take lots of photos and videos.
That's the plan.
So Judd is up, he's getting Harlow ready. They're gonna head to the house and see it like actually, it's basically finished, you know, aside from what minor changes may need to be added to the punch list, maybe nothing needs to be added. I'm just so thrilled. I really wish I could be there in person, but it is what it is, and Judd will capture the moment as best he can through photos and videos. Okay, so things took a bad turn and I'm feeling really terrible right now. Thankfully, the attending has added more antihistamines and painkillers just to hold me over until we can get that stupid infection out of my leg. It's been decided it's coming out, and I'm actually NPO right now, which means nothing by mouth, which means I may be on the OR schedule today, like this evening, this afternoon, I'm not sure. But my nurse is talking to my surgeon, and they're trying to get the exact plan in place, because right now, top priority is getting this stupid infection out, because it's a small infection. Well, now it's kind of big. It's like spread in that area. And because my immune system is weak with the common variable immunodeficiency, it doesn't fight it well. And then any little infection I have, even if it's like a simple ear infection, will trigger my mast cell disease. So it's not just like the pain where the infection is, which honestly isn't that terrible for me to deal with. It's like the really deep, severe bone pain from a mast cell flare and like the abdominal swelling and distension. Alright, y'all, the realtor and Judd are at the house doing the walkthrough. They sent me this photo. Cannot wait for them to come back with more photos and videos. And a confirmed closing date, because the closing date is my goal of when to be out of here. You may notice I am in pain. This infection needs to come out. Oh my gosh. So the infection on my leg itself is really small, but the thing is it's an infection. It's actually grown too, because I have immunodeficiency and it's not fighting the infection well, even with the IV antibiotics. Any infection in my body, even a little ear infection, will flare my mast cells, and it's painful, like having reactions and more sensitive to triggers, the really deep, severe bone pain from a mast cell reaction, and then the swelling and angioedema in my abdomen. It's really coming down on me right now. So I have orders to be NPO, nothing by mouth, which means possibly today my surgeon's gonna take me to the OR and debride it, like cut it and just get all the infection out. I really hope it happens soon. Like, I almost want to call her and say, sign me up for surgery now, because the sooner we get this out, the sooner I can start healing. And oh man, this sucks, but we're gonna get it resolved. One of our friends went with Judd to do the walkthrough, and he's going to video call me so I can see it. And kind of, I was like, that would be a great distraction from the pain I'm in right now, while my physicians are trying to figure out the best way to manage my pain symptoms until we can get this infection out. I still don't even know if I'm going to the OR today, but I'm NPO, so most likely maybe they're just trying to fit me in. I don't know. Oh, here we go.
Here we're walking around checking everything. We miss you.
I miss you too. Oh my god.
You're gonna love it.
Oh my gosh.
See here.
Yeah. Wow, look at the floors. Crap, I'm in so much pain, but I'm so happy. Wow, our kitchen. Don't worry, I'll show you all a better video when Judd gets back. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hippo, where are we?
I know. You were just what I needed.
Look at that tail go.
Oh my gosh, y'all, the pain. I just got some IV meds, so I'm like in a bit of relief, but you're the best relief. Hippo, my husband, and Judd brought Jimmy John's, but I haven't eaten today, and I'm not going to eat until I know if my surgeon can do the surgery today. Because obviously if I'm getting anesthesia, I have to be NPO. Which is fine, because I'm kind of in too much pain to eat anyway.
Well, I'm gonna eat.
How's the house?
That was great.
I need to see the photos.
Okay. Here's my phone for videos.
It's gorgeous. Now, do the videos and photos do it justice, or do I gotta see it in person? I know. I told Judd, don't take Harlow in the house. She hasn't been in our new house yet because I want to be there when she first experiences it and explores. So they found things to put on the punch list. Anything major? Is it just like scuffed paint? Some outlets didn't work.
That's right.
That's it.
Nothing major.
Okay, and they said it should be done by Monday, so we should be closing Monday, right? And they
Closing
said,
Monday. Well, final walkthrough's at 1.
oh,
Closing at 2:30.
we have another walkthrough?
Yeah, walkthrough, then we all jet over here.
Okay, well, if I'm out of the hospital, I would go to that final walkthrough. And they said even if I'm in the hospital, they can come and have me sign the papers here, which is great, but y'all, I'm planning to get out of here. Still waiting to hear from my surgeon. She's in the OR right now with other patients, but my nurses are checking and really praying she'll be able to do the surgery today, because as soon as that infection's out, I'll be on the mend. That's ridiculous, Faye. I was like, is that one sandwich?
I told him to cut it in half, but I guess I didn't get to know. Harlow is very interested in that.
Hey, that's not for you. Judd has to shake his feet like that before falling asleep sometimes. But look at this. I heard Conundrum over here. And then Judd's like, oh, she figured it out. She looks happy. Today has not been easy. There's been lots of good news and things to be thankful for, like our house, but my mast cell disease is like really causing me a lot of issues. Here. Harlow's been helping with deep pressure therapy. And I just got some medicine. I think I'm scheduled for tomorrow for surgery, but we're gonna see if we can do it today because I'm still NPO and it scares me having to go through that much pain and reaction this till tomorrow. Well, my surgery is not today. We tried to make it happen today. The procedure just to like get rid of the infection. Basically, she's gonna make an incision, scoop out all the infection, and then leave the wound open and pack it. Because if you close the wound and there's still some infection left, it won't get rid of the infection, so we have to pack it, which I don't like packing wounds. It's pretty miserable, but you know, having the infection there is worse because it's flaring my mast cell disease. Anyways, a lot of pain and feeling on the verge of a reaction, just not well for quite a few hours. And my procedure is going to be done tomorrow afternoon, and kind of to hold me over because now what else is added into this perfect storm of mast cell flare-up? I'm due for my Xolair injection today, but I get it from a specialty pharmacy that will only send it to my immunologist. My immunologist is not associated with this hospital. We can't have someone pick it up and bring it here. The only way I could get it is if I paid like $4 grand out of pocket to my specialty pharmacy to have a dose sent here, and like it's not happening. So today's Wednesday. I scheduled my Xolair for Monday morning because I'm really hoping to be out of here by then, because Monday we're also closing on the house in the afternoon. But since now the Xolair is really not in my system, that's triggering my mast cell disease too. So what we're gonna do from now until when I have my procedure to get rid of the infection is we are upping some of the medications and increasing the frequency in which I take medications to help with pain and reactions, stuff like that. And I'm gonna do the IV daptomycin. I just finished running this night's dose, which is why I'm nauseous right now. And I think infectious disease said they're gonna culture the infection, of course, when they take it out. But depending on what that shows, they're gonna wanna do at least a few more doses, like a few more nights of the IV daptomycin, and I should be good to go. So if all goes according to plan, should be out of here by the weekend, at least by Monday. I mean, do I want surgery? No. Do I want to take the best possible route to get me out of here quickly and safely? Yes. And if this surgery, which again, it's like a small procedure, it's just cut, take out the stuff, pack it. But yeah, if that's what it takes, then sign me up for surgery because I'm busting out of this hospital. I want to go to our new house. All of this has been chaotic. It's been a mess, but at the same time, we've got our house sorted. We are moving and Judd's handling things well, and we've got friends who come to support us and family, and it's been a mess, but there's beauty within the mess, you know, and that's what I'm focused on, and we got this. Keep moving forward. So with that, I will say good night, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.